Alright, what is up everybody? DrSpilikin here bringing you Battlefield 3 Beta First Impressions Part 2. Part 2. I'm kidding, that's actually 12. But, yeah, so, Part 2. I know last episode of this, whatever, you know, my previous Battlefield 3 Beta First Impressions video, excuse me, I didn't really get to talk that much about the game in its entirety because I got sidetracked and all that, and you really can't sit down and only spend 7 minutes talking about Battlefield and really get the whole just across of it. So I'm going to try and wrap up what I missed in my last video in this video and all that goodness. So I know the last video I didn't really get to talk that much about the engineer kit or the submachine guns. So for those of you who don't know, they're one and the same pretty much. Like, I mean, not exactly, but yeah, the submachine guns are what you use whenever you're being the engineer. So as far as what I've seen, you know, they kept the same kind of system from Battlefield 2. You know, you start out with a medium gun that's pretty much like Mario of the gun, you know, average on everything. Not like Luigi that can jump and all that shenanigans or whatever, you know, it's the average straight across, pretty well fire rate, medium to close range, that goodness. And then later on you get faster firing guns and all that shenanigans. So you know, I'm not saying it's exactly like Battlefield 2 because it's not, obviously. Nothing. No, I'm not going to say that. Anyways, yeah, from what I've seen, I haven't really used them because I started out using them because I was all psyched. I was like, yeah, Battlefield 3, because in Battlefield 2, I loved using the submachine guns, the engineer kit. That was the first kit I got up because I'd hop in a vehicle, go on a rampage tear, hop out, repair it, and do it all over again. And of course, it wasn't that easy because Battlefield's pretty balanced with their vehicles. They're so, from what I've seen in Battlefield 2, they have been, I haven't really played in any of the vehicles, or used any of the vehicles in Battlefield 3 yet because, hey, guess what, the Xbox 360 version doesn't have a single freaking vehicle on it, which, bad move for DICE, or whoever decided to not put a freaking level that has vehicles in it, because, that's one of the main things. It's not the only thing that Battlefield has going for it, but it's definitely one of the main things because the vehicular system is pretty well balanced. Or at least it was in Battlefield 2. So I'm gonna go into this game, assuming that it is. And I know you're not supposed to assume, but I don't really care. So there's that. But I'm gonna assume it's pretty good. But they really should have put it in the beta. I'm pretty sure that would have turned a lot of minds, because from what I've seen of them playing it, like at I don't know why I keep saying and all that, but from seeing them play it at E3, it looked pretty beast, especially with the jets, which there I go again, blah, which I'm pretty sure if any of you guys saw it, you'll agree with me that the jets looked absolutely amazing from E3, you know, with the flying. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be relatively difficult, or not, maybe not difficult, but complicated to maneuver, which I'm glad, because, you know, it's a freaking fighter jet. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like slicing a cake, so I'm glad that they balanced most of the things, and that's one reason why I really do like Battlefield, is because everything is balanced, to where, you know, in Call of Duty, you know, obviously the guns aren't balanced and all that, but that's what makes up Call of Duty, you know. You don't buy the game for balance or any of that. If you do buy it for balance, then you're buying the wrong game. But yeah, Halo's pretty balanced too. At least Halo 3 was. I don't really know. I haven't played Reach that much. Anyways, didn't really get to talk about the submachine guns. But yeah, you know, the repair kit, I don't know how well it is because, you know, there are no vehicles, and I really would like to have seen that, but guess it didn't really happen. Excuse me. Goodness. I know all through this this video footage that I got whenever I was recording, I'm only using the support class, which is now LMGs, light machine guns, not the assault rifles anymore. Do I like that? Do I not like it? It's I don't know. I mean, does it make more sense? I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, I don't really care because do I enjoy having ammo on the get-go? Yeah. But in Battlefield 2, did I enjoy having health on the get-go? Yeah. So, pretty happy. And they weren't like, alright, well, since we're going ahead and changing the class anyways, let's just change up all this shenanigans that has to do in the class. The medic still has defibrillators, so, they didn't do that. Still the basic, not the basic, but, I don't know, they kept, this is what I feel like, from what I've played, which isn't a whole lot, but it's a lot more than others, so, I believe they kept the good things from Battlefield 2, but also added in some new things that are better and more, well, obviously better, but more attention-grabbing, more better. I'm just going to stick with better. It's a pretty solid word, but yeah, it just seems better, like the little parkour trick you do whenever you hop over something, or the little prone thing you do. And a lot of people were like, oh my god, prone, it's another Call of Duty. But I can assure you, it doesn't feel like Call of Duty to me. It might feel like it to others that don't have any taste whatsoever in games, that are really in the say-so in games because they're awful. Because if you think this game's like Call of Duty, I mean, yes, it's a first-person shooter, but you can't go doing that. Anyways, guys, that has been second part of First Impressions. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.